Hello, my name is Rachel, and today I'm going to play a game called Harvester. I found this a long time ago on Good Old Games, and I heard I bought it without really knowing what it was, but apparently it's from 1995 or so. It's a cult classic, and it's weird as fuck. I'm very intrigued. I've been wanting to do this Let's Play for a long time. I have absolutely no idea what I'm in store for. So let me just if you see me looking to the side like this, it's because I'm checking my second monitor because I've had some experiences where I thought I was recording and I lost everything. I'm just paranoid, okay? Okay. So, let's get started. I just watched the first few opening animations for this game, and I'm already really excited, okay? So, let's just go into it. Oh, yeah. 1995, okay. Amazing? Yes, these graphics though. Let me turn my phone off. Harvest. Population 50. Oh, this cutscene. A cow? Yes. Oh my god, these graphics are amazing. Okay, this is awesome so far. Where are we going? Okay, some hallway, some candles. Big hole in the ground. Oh my god! Gilbert Austin. I've never heard of him. Harvester! Yes, okay. Modeling. So 1995, I was 4 years old. Zorch Productions. Really digging these opening credits, just like we're watching a movie. Good choice, like a very a bold choice. The alarm clock. Yeah, flannel. Doesn't get more 90s than that. Ooh, that stopwatch. So, I am already amazed. I am already shook. My wig is gone. I am so excited for this. Let me try to adjust my camera. Yeah, it didn't do anything. So, I did it. I saw pictures of the gameplay, some screenshots. So we have fully rendered 3D stuff, the people walking around. And this reminds me already of another game I did a Let's Play of, Tender Loving Care, which is another game from the 90s. It's very odd. You can go back and watch my playthrough of that, but like, my editing is very rough, and look, we don't start off great. Not that I'm great now. Okay, so, Harvester gameplay tips. Look before you leap. Next. The help screen can be helpful, or better yet, read the manual. Okay, I don't know what the manual is. I didn't get a manual. You can pick your friends, and you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. Like, wow. Right-clicking on some objects in the inventory shows a close-up of that object. Weapons. Right-clicking on weapons in inventory activates and deactivates them. Escape to bring up the menu options. You can combine objects into new objects by clicking and dragging them on one another. Okay. Screen 2. Okay. Check your photo on the inventory screen. Special items. Health. After finding required items during the day, night will be the time of mischievous adventure. Double-click left mouse button on an accent to go through it. Okay. Right mouse button to attack. I for inventory. Okay. Okay, I'm done with these tips. Okay. So here we are. This is us. Okay. This is our inventory. It's Monday. Thank you. This cursor is incredible. Thank you. Harvest Land Furniture Warehouse. And this is our picture. Okay, we're at full health. Good. How do I get out of here? Okay. I right click and you can do this. You can punch. This is amazing. Okay, examine the bookshelf. A handful of faded hardbacks litter the lower shelf. Okay. These animations are fantastic. Holy shit. Holy shit. I can't believe what this is. Okay. Examine the plant. A recently watered plastic plant. Da 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 da. Anything else I can examine? So it looks like this is the point-and-click adventure, which is the bread and butter of my gaming experience. Like, especially when I growing up. Alright, who is this mysterious man? Like, examine the dresser. The dresser drawer is unlocked. Operate the dresser. Okay. What's in here? Cool sunglasses. As of yet, the feature isn't so bright. The pen. 2 marks are visible on the end of this ballpoint pen. A quarter. A 25-cent piece, dated 1952. Okay. Can I look at my clothes? No. Okay. Okay. Examine the mirror. You peer through a thin layer of dust at your reflection. Okay. Examine the closet. 7 flannel shirts, accompanied with matching blue jeans, are hanging neatly in the closet. Well, that's good. Is there anything I can look at over here? Nothing? Those birds are kind of making me mad. I don't like the sound of those birds. Examine the P-51 Mustang, a hastily glued P-51 Mustang, an exact 1/36 scale. Okay, are they both? This is the P-47 Thunderbolt. It's got a broken propeller. Okay. Examine the light. Illumination is the key to visibility. Okay. Wall clock. One of your typical wall clocks. The record player. Okay. Paper doll by the Mills Brothers sits on the turntable. Damn, this is old. Examine the chair. A cheap folding chair. You find it swap meets, bingo parlors, and other religious gatherings. Like clarinet. Obviously some fat high school girl left it there. What? Okay. Okay. Well, examine the trash can. What's in his trash? It's so clean you can eat from it, apparently. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay. The master bedroom door is firmly locked. A stunning depiction of the earth made of paper mache. An old-fashioned console television. Fine bone china gleams from mahogany shelves. Okay, get this. They got a cuckoo clock, but the cuckoo is absent. It's oddly absent. Okay, but it's still cuckooed. That was kind of creepy. Okay, so this is Hank. Let's talk to Hank.
What?
Okay, look at him. He's got his cowboy hat on. Amazing. Okay.
Leave me alone, Steve, or I'll tell Mom on you.
I don't like him. Steve. I guess we're Steve.
Steve, are you talking to me?
Yeah, only I don't want to be, because I'm trying to watch my cowboy show.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm telling you, I need your help. I've lost my memory.
Have not. Cut it out.
I'm telling you the truth.
You always were a kidder, Steve. Leave me alone. I'm sick.
Are you really sick?
What's wrong with you?
I got a headache and a stomachache.
Then why aren't you in bed?
'Cause I want to watch my cowboy show.
You look all right to me.
I'm not faking. I couldn't go to school because I'm sick. Daddy's sick in bed too. And Mom believes me anyway. So shut up.
Have you noticed that your show is in black and white?
What else? Color? On a TV?
Well, I think I've seen a color television before.
Have not. Quit it or I'm gonna tell.
Hey, look at that. Your mother lets you watch this stuff?
Sure. This is part of history. What made America great. And besides, blood and guts are needed.
There's a lot to unpack there. There's so much to unpack there. Where do I go? Little kids shouldn't watch violence.
Well, you can't stop me, so let me alone. Or else.
Okay, so he hasn't ever seen a color TV before? What time does this take place in?
Okay, why not just tell me where I am?
'Cause that's a dumb question. And you're not fooling me with that Amnesia stuff.
Amnesia, you mean? Alright, fine. But will you at least tell me what school you go to?
The same school everyone in Harvest graduates from. One way or another.
I don't understand.
Ominous.
You're not supposed to. Yet.
Sorry, my headphones are hurting my ear. And I think I realized because... Hold on. I was wearing this earring of this little cat. But it's hurting my ear with the headphone. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, did you notice that like the cursor is this really creepy moving mouth? The same school everybody graduates from, one way or another. Okay, let's talk about Daddy.
Your dad is asleep?
He and Mom went at it last night pretty hard. He stayed in bed. I saw what she did to him. It was pretty bad.
What did she...
Like you don't know. I saw you and her on the couch last Wednesday night. Guess that's why she's grounded now, huh? Too bad you wouldn't pay me and I had to tell, huh?
What are you talking about? What girl?
What? Is there another one too? Wait till I tell.
Okay, this kid's an asshole. Fuck you, Hank.
I don't know what girl you're talking about.
All summer, it's been Stephanie this and Stephanie that. And now you don't remember? You think I'm dumb or something?
No, I just can't remember anything, like I said.
Well, you better remember quick, 'cause the wedding's in 2 weeks.
What?
Leave me alone so I can watch TV. I said I don't want to talk about her anymore.
That's a weird-looking television. Come to think of it, this whole place looks totally retro.
What do you mean, retro? All TVs look alike.
Sure, basically. But this is one old-fashioned clunker.
Old-fashioned? It's brand new.
Yeah, but look at the tube. Where's the remote control?
What's that?
Now that I think about it, I can't remember.
And what was that you said about retro rockets?
No, retro. It means... Oh man, I know what I mean. That everything here is wrong. But I can't picture the difference.
Then shut up and quit bugging me. I'm watching my Cowboy show.
Alright. Type in mom.
Mom's in the kitchen, and if you bug me, I'll call her.
Look, Do you know me?
Wish I didn't, 'cause then you wouldn't be my brother, and I'd have your room, and all the presents at Christmas. Though I will soon enough anyway, 'cause you're a lousy rat.
You're my brother?
No duh.
Listen, I don't mean to, bug you, but I can't seem to remember anything. Will you please just tell me who you are?
Mom, Steve is bugging me.
Steve, leave Hank alone right now.
Why am I a rat? What did I do to you?
You went and got all mushy on that girl, and now you're lighting out on me. Well, if that's the way you're gonna be, then you can drop dead.
Lighting out?
What do you mean I'm lighting out on you?
First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes Steve in a baby carriage.
What the hell are you talking about?
Mom, Steve said hell.
Young man, don't you dare use that kind of language in this house.
How'd you like that?
You little brat.
Yeah, well, you're in trouble. And you better not forget to take out the paper this morning. Don't try to weasel out of it. You know this is your week to put the paper out in the morning. If you forget again, I wouldn't want to be you when Jimmy catches up to you. Don't try to...
Steve.
Steve.
Oh.
Yeah, only
I'm sorry. Look,
have not.
I'm telling you...
You always were a kid.
Yeah, we already did that. Okay, well, let's, fuck you.
Say what? Good. Finally.
What a little asshole. Okay, so, also, how do... Okay, there we go. We have, here. Oh! Okay, that's very creepy. Let's save the game. How do I do this? Save? Okay, why can't I... Oh, okay. Why can't I move my mouse? Whatever. Rachel? Okay. Did that save? Okay. Number 25, Rachel. Alright, that's me. So, this guy's been he's lost his memory, Steve, but he's also been, like, transported in time. Let's go in the kitchen and talk to our mom. So good. Expertly embroidered old-fashioned wall plaque. I can't tell what it says. It looks almost like it says, kill them. And there's a baby in the kitchen. A newborn is sleeping soundly. Also, can you just, like, hear this music? Like, this amazing song playing? Cookies! They're hot out of the oven. And more cookies are baking. Oh, we already have this. Okay, yeah, this says Spring 1953. Harvest Land, Spring 1953. So he got transported to the 1950s. Okay. Whatever. What else can I click? Knives gleam wickedly in the kitchen's antiseptic glow. Okay, let's talk to our mom.
Well, hello there. How about some cookies? There's plenty of rejects in the trash.
Who are you?
That's a fine way to talk to your mother.
You're my mother?
That's right. Though sometimes I get treated like the hired help around here.
I don't remember you.
Of course you don't. Until you need your socks washed.
No, you don't understand. I can't remember where I am or even who I am.
Land's sake, stop your joshing, won't you? Honestly, Steve, I thought you'd grow up a little after graduation. I only hope that new job will plant your feet on the ground.
So that's my name.
We already discussed this.
Your name will be M.U.D. Mud if you don't stop teasing me, young man.
Listen, this may sound strange, but I've lost my memory. Do you believe me?
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I'm serious.
Sure, and next you'll be telling me you don't remember Hank and your little sister.
There's a lot going on here. Okay.
When did I graduate?
4 months ago, as if you could forget that.
What college?
College? A high school diploma is all you need to get a job. And besides, you can't marry Stephanie if you're going to waste your time going to college. 18 years old and you're just now getting your first job. It's a disgrace, but better late than never. I guess we can thank Stephanie for that.
God, I hate baby boomers.
And just who is Stephanie?
Don't you dare toy with that sweet girl. If you start in on her with all this amnesia poop, she'll think her fiancé is having second thoughts about the wedding.
Alright.
Look, all this talk about weddings is nuts. I'm not marrying anybody till I figure out what's going on here.
First the heartbreak of psoriasis, and now this. 2 weeks before the wedding and you're backing out. Whatever will the neighbors think?
I can't marry someone I don't even know.
Fine, have it your way, but leave me out of it. If you're going to break Stephanie's heart, you march right next door and do it yourself. And don't expect me to write you a note.
Okay.
Fiancé? This is insane.
Fiancé?
Oh, you're not having second thoughts about marrying Stephanie? Is that what this silliness is all about? Pre-wedding jitters?
Can something like that produce amnesia?
Stop this foolishness right now and count your blessings. Stephanie is great at cooking and cleaning.
That's all women are good for.
And just who is Stephanie?
Don't you dare toy
we
with that.
did this. Wedding?
Look, all this talk about weddings is nuts.
First,
did-
the heartbreak of
We
psoriasis.
did that.
Can't marry.
Fine, have...
Cooking and cleaning.
What's cooking and cleaning got to do with anything?
Honestly, boys are so dense. What else is there for a wife but cooking and cleaning? You may not appreciate a hot meal on a clean plate when it's there, but if it wasn't, we'd hear about it soon enough, I'll bet.
You're saying that's all there is to marriage? Cooking and cleaning?
Well, you'll have to ask your father about that, but I'm sure Stephanie will do her duty when the time comes. Bless your innocence, but there are certain disgusting truths that go along with marriage. Facts that can't be disguised by sheets which wrap around the contours of flexing go-go's and bouncing legs. You can't know what I'm talking about, and that's best. When the time comes to make a baby with Stephanie, you'll have to make your peace with the fact that when a farmer plants his seed, he can't help but get some nasty dirt on his hoe.
This is so bizarre.
My father.
He's in the other room. He decided to sleep in today. Now please, let me get back to my cookies.
Cookies.
The bake sale is on Friday.
How does he know that?
And yet you're baking the cookies
How
now.
does he know that?
Never put off till tomorrow what you can do today.
But they'll be stale by then.
That's why I'm throwing them away.
And then cooking more?
To replace the ones I throw out.
Why?
Well, I have to. No one's going to pay to eat stale cookies out of the garbage can.
But you expect me to.
Of course not, Steve. I wouldn't charge you. I'm your mother. Help yourself.
What charity is this bake sale supposed to benefit?
It'll help provide a fund for bums and hobos who wander into harvest and have no family ties.
Kind of a specific target group, isn't it?
You have to pay attention to detail when dealing with such people.
I don't know what you mean.
You will. The whole thing has been organized by the lodge.
Tell me more about this bake sale. Why is it so important?
As I told you, many unfortunates who come to harvest end up needing financial help.
Why is that the town's problem?
It's not a problem, so long as those folks are taken care of. It's the will of the lodge.
What lodge?
The Hall of the Order of the Harvest Moon, Steve. It's just the finest place in Harvest, and the most exclusive.
What's so great about it?
Hard to say, since hardly anyone gets inside. But it wouldn't be so exclusive if it wasn't just wonderful. Just like the new Reynolds dishwasher with their patented auto-dry process, TM. I've never used one, but I know I want it. Instead of sulking around the house all day, why not walk over to the lodge and apply for membership? That's wonderful, Steve. If you got into the lodge, you'd be the talk of Harvest.
Let's talk about Harvest.
Harvest is a town unlike any you've ever known.
In what way?
But we live here.
I don't have time to go into it now. Why not take a walk around town and pester someone else? I'm busy.
Okay, let's ask about Hank.
Hank? That kid over by the television?
Your little brother is homesick from school today, and I won't have you scaring him with this amnesia poop.
Is he really sick?
Look at that show he's watching. Wouldn't you say he's sick? I'd make him stop, but oh, I'm so busy baking cookies for the Harvest PTA charity bake sale. It's on Friday, you know. I hope you're still planning on going.
I don't know. I need to think.
Honestly, skipping out of a charity affair. What's gotten into you?
I don't know, damn it! That's what I'm telling you!
Don't you dare use that language around me. You're lucky your father didn't hear you. Or Stephanie, for that matter. How do you think she'd feel knowing her fiancé was a guttermouth?
So, like, yeah, I guess that the way it was written, even if he, like, for example, like, she gave me information that I hadn't asked for before, like, about the bake sale, that he knew and other answers. So, like, maybe they, like, you know what I mean, Okay, and there was one other thing I want to know.
Sister?
Shh, you'll wake her.
That
I
baby.
just put her down to sleep. If she wakes up, she'll just want to eat again.
What?
Darn it, I'm busy, and if you think I'm going to play along with this nonsense, you're crazier than Sparky down at the firehouse.
Fine. Maybe I am crazy. I can't rule that out. Why can't you just help me a little? Is that too much to ask?
Now you've done it. Are you happy? Poor baby. There. Did your brother scare you? Let me see. Darn that wasp woman. She's a monster, that's what she is.
Did she smack the baby on the face to kill the bug?
Wasp woman?
Tetsuya Crumb is going to hear about this. I want you to go to her house right now and give her a piece of my mind.
I don't know where she lives.
Honestly, you can't miss a house covered with paper nests. Steve, you tell her to mind her own beeswax, or by golly, I'll take it up with the PTA. Or the lodge.
What's the PTA got to do with anything?
Show some respect, Steve. The PTA has a lot of clout in Harvest. We run the charity bake sale, the annual blood drive, and by gosh, we even have ties to the lodge.
We did that.
Annual blood drive, huh?
If you knew how much blood we get, you'd be more impressed. Donations are mandatory, Steve. If you're still here come Sunday, you'll be expected to give.
Until it hurts, I suppose.
Until it hurts. Even Hank will have to donate. Of course, lodge members are exempt. Remember that.
Hey, either way, no one's sticking me with the needle.
We don't use needles.
What?
What lodge?
The hall?
Oh, we did
What's
this already.
Hard to say. Don't be so hasty, Steve. I think you'll find Harvest is a pretty...
You sound like the membership director.
Don't be silly. I just want what's best for you, that's all.
And then one more thing, Sparky.
Who's Sparky?
Who cares about that prancing, fire hydrant squatting sissy boy right now? Your sister's eaten a tarantula and you're still fooling around.
If she's my sister.
Enough! Go bother Hank or Stephanie, why don't you? I'm trying to bake cookies.
Okay, that's honestly...
Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
That's honestly as much as I can take from this lady. Freshly baked cookies are in the trash can. Can I take a cookie? I can't take a cookie. So I feel like that was genuinely one of the most bizarre, like, conversations I've ever had in a video game. Like, there's so much for me to unpack right now. Like, is there lipstick on my teeth? I don't know. So this, I already have such an uneasy feeling about this town and what's going on. And he's engaged to a girl named Stephanie who lives like right next door. Oh, now we can open the master bedroom. Oh no, it's firmly locked. And also his dad is coughing. Okay, let's get the fuck out of this creepy ass house.
Okay.
What?
Well, that didn't work.
Okay, we have a newspaper. Okay. And then take the paper out. Okay. Oh, hey! Talk to Jimmy James.
Hey, Steve, I'm Jimmy James. Remember me?
I guess not.
Hey, how come you haven't been putting the paper out for me in the morning?
Let's be nice to Jimmy. He's the only one who's been nice to us so far.
Yeah? Well, try to remember, will ya? How'd you expect a working Joe to make an honest living? You don't put the paper out, I'm out of a job.
So what? You don't get paid for picking up papers anyway.
The Sentinel building burnt down. What the heck else am I supposed to do? Listen, start putting that paper out and everything will be Jake, okay? That's all I want. That and a pair of sneakers. Walking this route every day has worn holes in mine. Say, you got any spare sneakers?
Nope.
Oh, gee whiz. Look, if you find any, I'd be willing to trade you for them. Something really neato. Think about it. See you later, alligator.
Alright, okay. Okay. A disc. A day-glow lima space stick stuck on the roof. Let's look at the power lines. High voltage power lines bathe your home in a wholesome old-fashioned electromagnetic field. You feel their humming in your dreams. Okay. The security bars? There are security bars fastened to the window with Phillips head screws. Whose room is that in, though, you know? Whose room is, like, covered in security bars? Let's look at the mailbox. Full of junk mail, bills, and bake sale flyers. Okay. Okay. Nothing else interesting. Should I give him the paper? Can I look at the paper? Use newspaper on Jimmy James?
There now, see how easy it is?
Okay, good.
Things are so much better between us when you remember the paper in the morning. And let's keep him that way.
Okay, Jimmy.
See you later, alligator.
Okay, Jimmy doesn't want to talk to us anymore. Alright. Let's get out of here. Okay, this is our house. General store. Post office. Barbershop. Missile base. The lodge. The Potsdam residence. Let's stay residential first. Let's go to the Potsdam residence, which is apparently right next door to us, which I think should be Stephanie's house. The garage needs a new paint job. Okay. I mean, whatever. The window is too high to look into. The glass is so clear, the reflection makes it difficult to see. Okay. Any other thing? The birds. The birds, they're living dangerously. Okay. What's that noise? I don't like that. TV? I don't know. Da-da-ba-ba. Okay, movement. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay. Oh. High attack, low attack, medium attack. Okay. How do I get out of here? So. Oh, okay, okay, that's better. Okay. And it said Alt to Okay, we have a low attack, a high attack, and a medium attack. This is funny. And what else did it say? Shift to speed him up, Alt to duck, but that won't work. Alt. No, come back, Steve. Go here. And then what else? Shift to make him walk faster. Nope, he walks the same speed. Okay, whatever. Let's go into the house. Oh, what is this horrible picture? The man of the house squeezing his meat. Oh my god. Okay. Let's talk to Mr. Potsdam.
There he is, my future son-in-law. And how's he doing today? What brings him to the Potsdam household, huh? Huh? What a card.
Would I kid about something like that? Why won't you believe me?
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Your mother just telephoned us about your latest shenanigans. Isn't that right, Mrs. Potsdam?
Sure did, Mr. Potsdam. You little rascal.
Imagination's a swell thing to have, in small amounts. Man needs to keep his feet on the ground, especially if he's getting married. Tell me, is your father feeling better? Is he going back to the slaughterhouse anytime soon?
Why does everybody say he's always been a kidder? Why does nobody believe him about his amnesia?
This is sick. I'm supposed to marry this Stephanie and I don't even know who she is.
Now look, Steve, a joke is all well and good, but don't go scaring me like that.
I'm not joking.
Now look, a commitment is a commitment. You're going to marry my daughter. We'll be one happy family, and your dad's going to give me all the meat I want. Right? Right? Meat is the foundation of any decent society. Everyone needs at least 3 servings of red meat a day. And anyone who says otherwise is a commie. And once you're married to Stephanie, I'll be part of the family too. And your father will give me all the meat I want. Kinda makes up for not getting into the lodge.
Okay.
Why are you so anxious to get into the lodge?
There's wonders inside. I've heard there's more meat in there than they know what to do with. Now that you're of age, Steve, you might go down to the post office and fill out a lodge application. They're always looking for new blood.
And more, maybe more literally than you meant.
Tell me about this wedding.
Well, it looks like we're going to have to hold the wedding down at the funeral parlor, since I'm not a member of the lodge. Mr. Moynihan has given his okay, and your father is going to cater the affair with plenty of meat.
sorry I keep looking over here. I just have this like really high anxiety that the recording has stopped or something. I have PTSD.
Moynihan is the undertaker. He also runs the Wayward Hotel. Since he's providing the space for the wedding, you might stop by and say hello to him just to be sociable. But whatever you do, be sure to say hi to your father for me. Will you do that? Tell him hi and remind him of the meat.
I haven't seen my father. He's locked in a room. I hear him moaning, but that's all.
He's not going to die, is he?
Like I said, I don't know. That woman, Mom, tends to him herself.
Well, next time you see him, be sure to tell him that I said hello. And tell him that I'm praying for his speedy recovery. And also, would you remind him about the meat? Especially about the meat.
Yeah, fine. If I see him.
You should be more concerned. If he dies, then who's going to take over the slaughterhouse? Who's going to tend to the meat? I guess as his son, you'd take over. Right? I can't imagine a better job than working in a slaughterhouse.
I don't want to work in a slaughterhouse.
Bite your tongue with that serpent's tooth. Your dad's slaughterhouse is the most successful business in Harvest. You'll love it there. Oh, sure. Cutting animals open may not be much fun. Reaching into their bodies and yanking out the bloody guts, intestines dangling and slapping against you, the smell of death and shit in your nostrils all the time. Well, those are all definite cons. But once you're done, the guts have been washed into the gutters. What are you left with? Meat. Rows and rows of scrumptious red meat.
We've already asked him about meat.
Meat is the foundation.
Yeah. So ask him about Stephanie. Why is Stephanie grounded?
Well, don't look at me. Mrs. Potsdam wants Stephanie to study hard for her finals. If it was up to me, you could go straight upstairs, but you know, the little woman, you'll have to ask her permission to see Stephanie. Sorry, Steve. The last thing I want to do is upset you and your father before the wedding. Not with the meat at stake. You will remind your dad about the meat. Won't you?
Alright. That was honestly... I'm like 40 minutes into this game and I already like am totally mind-fucked. But Meat Man is definitely my favorite character in the game so far. He's like way better than our mom or our shitty brother. The ashtray is shaped like a particular human organ, which shall remain nameless. The plants. Okay, a giant mutant asparagus, inexplicably robust given the fact that it's encased in red concrete. Perhaps the healthful electromagnetic fields of harvest? A cabinet. There's an urn in the cabinet. The upholstery of the chair is stained after years of profuse sweating. The empty shelves are a testament to the Potsdam household's rigorous intellectual standards. God, this writing is so bizarre, but I love it. Let's go up the stairs.
Sorry. You'll have to ask Mrs. Potsdam for permission to see Stephanie. She's in the kitchen.
This, like, what is with this really loud, like, rainy, like, this noise in the background? Let's get out. Let's go into the kitchen. Is it raining? Is it supposed to be raining? The counter has a minty fresh look and scent. Okay. The entire kitchen has a minty fresh looking scent. Okay. The table. Okay, it's literally everything I click on has a minty fresh looking smell. The door, bushes are preventing it from opening. A plastic plant with the freshly watered soil. Why are they watering the plastic plant? Okay, the icebox. It's locked. It's just the light. Okay, let's talk to Miss Stephanie's mom.
Hello, Steve. Have you flossed today?
Yeah, you look just like my mom, except for the hair.
Honestly, you men can insult a woman without even knowing you've done it. What a horrible thing to say.
Oh my
They're
god.
both standing around baking cookies. Same cut of dress. Same pearls. So bizarre.
There's nothing bizarre about baking cookies. The Harvest Charity Bake Sale is Friday, you know, and by gosh, Mrs. Marvin Potston Jr. can be counted on to do her share.
Hold on 1 second. Never mind.
Just because I'm doing housework doesn't mean I have to be a drudge. It's a wife's duty to look good for her husband at all times. What's wrong with wearing pearls, for heaven's sake?
Nothing, but you look like June Cleaver. Some kind of sitcom mom.
Sitcom?
Geez, you know, a situation comedy. The weird part is, I can't remember how I know that.
I'm much too busy with housework to watch TV. Maybe Mr. Potsdam would know about sitcoms. Stephanie doesn't watch TV, though. She's grounded. You mustn't be too hard on Mr. Potsdam, Steve. He's a disappointed man. No matter how many lodge admission forms he fills out, they keep turning him down.
I wonder why.
He has a new application in, though, so keep your fingers crossed. If he joins the lodge, you and Stephanie can have your wedding in the Chapel of Love rather than over at Moynihan's place.
Okay,
Mr. Moynihan runs the Wayward Hotel and the Shady Oaks Funeral Parlor. It's rumored he has connections with the lodge, but the order keeps that kind of thing secret. So Mr. Potsdam has tried to get him to put in a good word for his lodge application, but so far...
What can you tell me about the lodge?
Just that they're exclusive and secretive. If you're curious, you ought to pick up a lodge application at the post office and take it over to the sergeant-at-arms. Isn't that a thought? Forget Mr. Potsdam. If you became a member of the order, we could hold the wedding inside the lodge. My, wouldn't that be lovely?
they really want the wedding in the lodge.
Tell me about this wedding.
Well, it's set for 3 weeks. We're holding it over at Shady Oaks, Mr. Moynihan's funeral parlor.
Say what?
Now, I know it's not a very romantic place, but there's nowhere else to hold it, thanks to Mr. Potsdam.
I think we talked about that.
Mr. Moynihan runs the way...
Yep.
You mustn't...
Okay,
Tell me about...
Well,
Say what?
now...
hold on one
Tell me
second.
about this...
Well, it's set for...
Say what?
Now...
Okay, we did that. Okay, Stephanie.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Stephanie.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Okay. Meat.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
I guess cookies? Let's try cookies.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Okay, that's all we can say to her.
Give my regards to your parents.
Alright, and the oven. I can't look at the oven. Okay. Oh, wait a second.
Hello, dear. Come to see Stephanie, have you?
Yes, please. Okay.
She's upstairs. Go right on up. Just remember, she's grounded until the wedding. Give my regards to your parents.
That's such a... She's grounded. Like, whatever. I have no idea. I really wish this like loud rushing noise would go away. I don't like it. It's Stephanie! Let's look around her room. She has nice taste. But we got loud birds again, which are also really annoying. Okay, let's talk to our fiancé.
Who are you? What are you doing in my room?
Haven't you heard? We're getting married.
So, you're the one. Steve, isn't it?
You mean you don't know me?
I mean, I don't know anyone. I don't remember anything. How many times do I have to say it?
Just one, Stephanie, because I can't remember a damn thing either.
Really? Oh God, I thought it was just me.
You're not alone. Can you tell me what's going on here?
She can't remember
Those
anything.
people downstairs have locked me in my room. They say I'm grounded until the wedding.
Okay.
They claim to be my parents. I can't dispute it because I can't remember for sure one way or the other, but it doesn't feel right.
This music is so jarring. Like,
Do you have any idea where you do belong?
No, but I'm fairly sure I don't belong in Harvest.
Yeah. I can't remember anything, but I feel in my heart that the woman downstairs is not my mother. She's like this thing, like a parody, a bad joke with mother as the punchline. Does that make any sense?
yeah, believe me, I understand.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who sees it that way. I thought I was going crazy.
Join the club. But we can't both be crazy, Stephanie.
Either way, something really weird is going on here. I've got to escape, and so do you. Because in a way, whether you know it or not, I think we're both grounded.
Grounded.
It's been hell. They treat me well, but they won't let me leave this room. Not even to go out in the yard. Not until the wedding.
They won't tell you why?
Each one blames the other for grounding me. They make up different excuses. Different things I did, none of which I remember. So I sit up here, watch the world outside my window, and listen to the noises in the house.
Have you heard or seen anything that might help us figure this thing out?
Every morning, a weird boy comes to the house and picks up the paper. He doesn't deliver the paper. He picks up scrap paper that Miss Potsdam sets out on the porch for him. Some mornings she forgets, and the boy gets furious. He gives me the creeps.
Anything else you can tell me?
I hear these weird scraping sounds in the bathroom sometimes. Like something is sliding along the wall. Claws, maybe. And Mr. Potsdam. I don't like the way my dear daddy looks at me. Both of them are always watching me. But especially him.
You don't think they're dangerous, do you?
I think this whole place is dangerous. I think we've got to escape. Before it's too late.
Escape.
Escape?
Harvest is a prison, Steve. Don't forget that.
I think you're right.
Of course I'm right.
Oh. Okay, what do you know about the lodge?
Everything in Harvest seems to revolve around this damned lodge. This Order of the Harvest Moon. They're responsible for this insane bake sale that's coming, and for the Harvest Blood Drive, too. When people talk about the lodge, it's always in this hushed, reverent tone. Mom keeps telling me that women can't join, but she keeps pressuring me to get you to join.
She's not the only one who wants me to sign on with the lodge.
That's probably the worst thing you could do.
You think the lodge is some kind of trap?
I think all of Harvest is a trap.
If that's true, maybe joining the lodge is the way out.
Look, why not explore the town a little? I can't get out of here, but if I could, that's what I'd do. Maybe you can figure out what's happening here without going anywhere near the lodge.
You're really afraid of the lodge, aren't you?
I look at that building, all lit up at night, and I get scared.
I mean, look at the damn thing. Seem like a harmless bunch of Masons to you?
Amnesia.
Maybe my amnesia isn't total after all. You're familiar to me. Like we've met before. In another life.
Maybe we really do live here. Maybe we were together, and the same thing happened to both of us. An accident. Something.
Neither of us has bumps on our heads, if that's what you're getting at.
Have you been able to remember anything else? I mean, anything at all?
Well, I have had these recurring dreams. Just fragments, really. Strange, abstract images. Liquid, chrome.
Probably just a dream.
Well, have you thought about how to escape Harvest?
No.
Escape?
Harvest is a...
Oh, we did this.
Of course.
Okay, what other... Wedding.
The wedding is only 3 weeks away. Not much time to get to know each other, is it?
Don't worry about the wedding, it isn't gonna happen.
No,
If it comes down to it, we just won't take the vows.
I don't think anything in Harvest is that simple. Too many people are determined that we get hitched.
Why?
Potsdam wants the meat your father promised him. Your parents want to force you to settle down. Mrs. Potsdam wants to have the wedding in the lodge. Me? I just want to escape.
What else? The blood drive.
You're not making sense. You're not making sense. You're not making sense.
Alright,
Come back and visit me soon, okay?
let's see if there's other things we can
Steve, it's good to talk to you, but if we're going to escape this wedding thing, you'd better start learning some things about Harvest. And I think you might want to start at the lodge.
Okay,
Everything
yeah, we did this.
She's not the only one.
that's
You think
I think,
that's true?
look,
You're really afraid?
I look at that bill.
Okay, we did that already. Okay, bye, Stephanie.
Come back and visit me soon, okay?
Anything else we can look at? Nope. Okay, let's get out of here. So I think this is a good place to end the first video, because there's already so much, like, I have to digest, and you probably do too. But I'm so intrigued by this game, I think I'm going to record the next video like right after this. I'm just pausing here because it's a good place to stop. Alright, so, thank you so much for watching, and until I see you next time, be good.